Greetings everyone, Raspizu here representing for SurePass Institute. Today's topic will focus on the decimal system and more specifically how to divide decimals. Raspizu here. Now we will focus in this lesson on how to divide decimals. Now the concept for dividing decimal, before we go into the concept, it is very important for you to identify the dividend. Now the number that comes before the division sign is classified as the dividend, and the number that comes after the division sign is classified as the divisor. Now, after understanding what the dividend and the divisors are, we can now understand what the concept means. Now, the concept says, in order to divide two decimals, we need to turn the divisor into a whole number. So the divisor here is 1.5. Now, in order to turn it into a whole number, we need to multiply it by 10. Why? When we multiply by 10, the decimal point moves one place to the right. So the product here would be 15. Once you multiply 1.5 by 10, you get 15. But the concept continues to say that once you multiply the divisor by a number, you're going to have to compensate with the dividend by that same number. So in this case, we're going to also multiply 3.5 by 10, which is going to move the decimal point one place to the right. So this new number now becomes 35. Now we can go ahead and divide. Now we're going to divide 35, which is the dividend, and put that on the inside, and we have the divisor on the outside. We want to know how many times can we take 15 from 35, and based on my calculation, that can happen 2 times. So when we say 15 into 35, that goes 2. We want to know how to find the remainder, so we multiply the quotient by the divisor to know how much we're going to get for the remainder. So 2 times 15 gives us 30. Then immediately we subtract. When we take 30 from 35, we get 5. So the remainder is 5. So after we take 15 from 35 2 times, the remainder is 5. Now this 5 now becomes the new dividend. The new dividend. Now, can 15 go into this 5? No, it can't. And if it cannot go into that number, we're going to now have to do what? Put what is called a placeholder. But this placeholder, the reason we can put this placeholder is because we add the decimal point. Because 15 cannot go into 5. Therefore, we introduce our decimal point. We're going into the fractional part of the number. Now, we can now say 15 into 50. How many times can 15 go into 50? Well, based on my calculation, that's 3 times. Now, 3 times 15 goes how many times? That's 45. So 45 subtracted from 50 will give you 5. We understand? And if we should continue this motion, we will get 3, 3, 3, which is, we consider this to be a recurring decimal. Now, excuse me, the answer is 2.33, right, to 2 decimal places, to 2 dp. That's the answer. Now, if you should plug 3.5 divided by 1.5 into your calculator, you will necessarily get 2.33, which is a recurring decimal. Right? So the concept says in order to divide 2 decimals, you turn the divisor into a whole number, then you compensate with the dividend and divide normally. Thanks.